Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Vintage Story. Alright, so we are back in the world, and we just finished off this lovely rabbit pit. And I do think I'm going to end instead of start the episode with this rabbit pit, as the thing I want to focus on today is going to be exploration. And primarily, I'm looking at doing a significant expedition down to the south here. We've gone quite a bit northwards, and I'd like to go south and just see what we can find. We found quite a bit of copper up here, which I need to come back and collect, and I'd like to see if we can find some other resources, primarily looking for potentially some limestone, if I can get that lucky, but also lead, if I'm able to find some lead. Also, some of the other rock types, like conglomerate and so on, would be nice for the build that I have planned. But the first thing I'm going to need to do is dump my inventory, because man, do I have a lot of stuff in my inventory. Oh, you know what? That reminds me. We need to make some more torches. It's something I meant to do last episode, but I forgot. So I want to grab some sticks. Let's go dump my stuff in a chest, and then actually, I don't know if I have a dump chest. Oh, I don't. Okay. I'm going to make some extra torches, and then I'm going to clear up my inventory, and I'll see you guys when we're ready to go. And I'm probably going to prepare for the expedition as well. So I'll see you at dawn when we are ready to leave on our expedition to the south. Okay, and as dawn has broken, we now can take a look at departing on our journey. And let's take a look at what we're bringing with us. We're bringing some of the basic tools as well as our spears, our dirt blocks both for pillaring and building shelter, horsetail poultices if we need them, and of course a torch. And on our back we have a chest. And in this chest we have our boat, we have a bed, we have more food, and we have our mining and prospecting equipment. And we're going to try to remember the chest this time. So, just before we head off on our journey, I gotta go capture a thumbnail for the last video, so I will do that and see you all as we run for the mountains. Okay, and we are off. Hey, you can't do that? Do you have a permit for that? Actually, I'm gonna check my sound. I had a lot of drifter noises an episode ago or so and I couldn't remember. Hey, knock it off down here. I was just going to say, let's grab these berries, because the food that we do have with us is actually the last of our food. So I do want to forage a little bit on our way, just so that we can stay out a bit longer and not really have to worry about it. And let's see if I can set a course for anything. Hey look, I missed a ruin here. Let's just mark that real quick. I'm going to try to remember to use the macros when applicable. Let's see if we can beeline it to anything in particular. And I think what I'm going to go for is this trader here in the desert. So I'm going to mark him off. That way we know generally what direction we should be heading towards. There's currants over here, but these 36 cranberries should be plenty to start with. So I'm going to make my way down to this trader, and I will bring you guys back if we find anything of note. But if not, we're probably just going to montage our way through this. Okay, and we are here at the trader. And I haven't seen anything very interesting so far. Just some flint, which I don't know what rock that is. It's not white enough to be limestone. Very disappointing. The thing with limestone is it's one of the, excuse me, and we have a commodities trader. Very nice. Let's see what you have. Oh, okay. Charcoal, paper, peat. Halite, nice, nice. Ooh, very nice. Alright, you're loud, so I'm gonna get away from you. I'm gonna mark him off, But do I have a commodities trader that I've already marked off? Let's look. Clothing, artisan, luxuries. No. Okay. So I'm going to mark him off in black because I don't know what to permanently mark him off in. So black will be, I need to assign you a color. Oh, and I did forget, I do also want to increase to 1024, and this will again lower frame rate, but it will give us a much more not more detailed, it'll give us a bit more of an advantage as we're trying to scout out the terrain, especially where it is a stone type I'm primarily looking for. You know, if I was just looking for the lead or small things like that, then it wouldn't be a huge deal, but where I am looking for a full different stone type, I want to get as much visibility as I possibly can. And I was looking to see if we could find another trader on our way, and it looks like we do have a trader down here in this deserted area. So I am going to mark it off and pin it, and this is going to be where we're going first for now. So let's make our way down here. See, what's this though? That's andesite? That looks like andesite. See, but this looks white. I really do want to check this out. We'll have to do that at some point. For now though, let's head down to this trader, which I forgot to give the proper icon. So I will bring you back if we find anything interesting. Otherwise, I will see you at the next trader. Okay, and we do have a storage vessel in this ruin here. An ore one as well, so we'll definitely break that, see what we get. We got a little bit of chromite and, some lead. That is one of the things I was looking for, so I don't mind getting some nuggets of that. And as you can see, we are at this trader here. And I'm thinking one thing that we can do is if I grab the prospecting pick, at each of these traders, I think it makes sense to look at maybe doing a prospecting reading. That way we're just incrementally getting some stuff as we go. So, Mr. Furniture Trader, what do you have? Ooh, look at all these paintings. And doors. I do like your doors. And I do enjoy lanterns. I enjoy everything you have. Very nice. Alright. Let's go mark him off as black. And you're a furniture trader. Okay. And let's see. Ooh, that's an interesting looking ruin. And it looks like the next trader, down as we keep heading south, is right here. Ooh, and we're gonna have to go through a bit of a forested area for that. Isn't there another one on the way? Not that I see right off the bat. I'm also wondering if maybe we should head out this way instead, because we can head out to this trader here and head out along this water and use the boat for a bit. I think that'll allow us to cover more ground, just because as I'm looking at our trip south, it's very hilly, and it's wooded. We get down to this plain here, but it looks like it just kind of becomes more of the same old, and right now I'm focused on covering ground. Get the bauxite hills out this way. And it looks like maybe more of the slate basalt over here. Actually, that might be slate where up here is the basalt. Not sure, but we'll find out. I think that's what we're going to do, is we're going to run over this way and use our boat. So let's get our boating stuff ready. Okay, and just have that in our inventory. No, there we go. And let's do the prospecting while we're at it. I think we can just prospect right over here. That shouldn't be a problem. Or even better, there's a little cave thing I can drop into. See, that got me excited, but that was nothing. And do I have, yes, density search. So 1, 2, 3. Just skip over here to you. 4, and I'll just do this block here. 5. Okay, so we have really nothing of interest over here. Now let's see what's down in this cave. Nothing. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, that scared me. I don't know if that scared you, but it scared me a lot. Okay, well, if you didn't know, it is possible to have cave-ins in this game. Just another layer of depth and realism. And in the default settings, it doesn't happen very often. There's only some blocks, like the sand blocks, that are eligible for the cave-ins. And we unfortunately got stuck in a cave formation that had the perfect storm of everything. So, oof, bit of a shock, but here we are. And, well, if my eyes don't deceive me, we have brown coal. And this is one of the things that's been on my wish list, is brown coal, because having some will mean that we don't have to... I think this is brown coal. Yeah, I mean, it looks brown. Yeah. Having some means that we won't have to worry about charcoal as much, at least until we're ready to advance a little further into the game. We can use the coal instead. So let me mark this off, just in case I don't grab all of it. Or you know what? Let's focus on grabbing it. So do you and you. I'll put the boating stuff away, as well as the pro pick for now. Bring out the regular pick. And I'm not just going to leave this chest. I know better than just leaving this chest. But before I do mine this, there we go. Oh, it's shale, it's shale and slate and basalt. Nice. So I'm gonna mine up as much of this brown coal as I can find, and I will check in with you guys once we are done. Okay, that's all the brown coal I can find. I did a cursory just glance down below. Oh, never mind. There's more brown coal right here. So let's get right to that. Okay, that's all the brown coal, I'm pretty sure. So now, let's keep making our way. But before we do, I want to just double check something. Because over this way, before we spotted that brown coal, yes, I spotted just a smidge more over here. So let's grab this up and maybe check out and see if there's anything else in this area, just where there is so much rock that's been pushed up. This doesn't look like there's a ton of coal, and mind you, there could be a lot more coal somewhere else or under here a bit more. I'm only doing a cursory dig because it's kind of a pain when the rock formations get really big and go up like this. Let's just take a look here along the side. Yeah, okay. I got a little more here. Alright, let me go collect this and I'll see you guys all in a minute. Okay, there was quite a bit of brown coal there. I should have checked this side before I came back, but I don't believe there's anything. Yeah, okay. So let's just take a cursory look around here, although it doesn't really look like there's much else. As I do a quick scan, we'll just go over this way a little bit. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything from right here at least. I'm sure there is something, but I'm not seeing it, and I don't want to go any further down in this direction. I want to make our way back up over the water into this trader over here. So let's head this way, and as we head this way, we'll head back through and into just cracked blocks. Okay, we'll head back into this desert here. Quiet as I'm focusing on the terrain. We'll check out this cave. I'm able to easily get back up out of it. Well, I misclicked or did something. Just at a glance, I'm not seeing anything of interest over there, but I want to just poke my head in. Alright, I'm going to make my way over to this next trader, and I will bring you guys back if we stumble across anything of interest. But as of right now, it's just going to be a little bit of running and making our way. We do have a tool storage vessel here, and I am going to break it. So let's see what we get. We get just flint tools, so I'm not going to take any of those. But I am going to make my way across the water here. Okay, and we are over here at this next trader, and I've yet to see what he is, so why don't we go and do that. And you are a survival goods trader. Let's see what you have. Nope, I did not want to go out into the dialogue. Nice, so some pickaxes, some shields, more halite, nice. And lime, ooh, lime. Okay. That's really good to know that they have lime. I haven't played around with the traders too much, so I'm fairly ignorant on that. Although I do understand the traders are pretty awesome. It's just something that I haven't really interacted with too much. Alright. Let's go mark you off as survival goods. I'm going to mark you black to indicate that we've been here. Let's go look for the next trader on our quest. I do want to head this way. Okay. And it looks like I have a trader here that I can mark off. And I do want to unmark these traders here. So you no longer need a marking. You no longer need a marking. And you down here no longer need a marking. This was supposed to be a southern expedition, but it is slowly turning into a loop. I think that's okay though. So I'm gonna make my way over here, but first, let's just grab the pro pick and take a tappy tap over here. I think I can get away with traveling, although it is getting pretty dark. Check this tool vessel, and that's a pickaxe, so don't mind if I do. Take the free copper pickaxe. Alright. And we got mushrooms. Okay. No random cave I'm going to fall into. And pro pick here. I can pro pick up here. And I can take a pro pick sample right here. We've got nothing of note. Actually, no. We are on the trail of halite. So that's good to know that we have some halite. And we're on the trail of lead. Oh, that's very interesting. I'll be curious to see what it looks like at that trader there. And this is getting fairly dark out. Let me see what this journey actually looks like. I'm thinking we'll go for it. I'm not that concerned about wolves, just for the way that I've planned out the journey. And wolves and bears are the only things that really are stopping me right now. So, let's get in our boat, and I will see you at the next trader. So we are here at the trader, and let me tell you, boy, did it get much darker much earlier than I thought it would. And he also does not have any light, or bed for that matter. Ooh, we were gonna sleep in here, but now we can't. Now let's see what you have, Mr. Artisan Trader. Ah, some tapestries. Very nice. And fancy storage vessels. All things we like to see. But that's okay. It gives us time to better acquaint ourselves with our surroundings and also check out where the next trader might be. I do know I want to head up in this direction, I think. How I'll actually go about doing that, I don't quite know. Because this doesn't look like very fun terrain. I knew there was wolves over here. I knew it. I was running through this area and I was thinking to myself, there's no way there aren't wolves in this area. Yeah, buddy, you want to say that again? Okay, well, it's very cramped here. Let me sit down here. There we go. I'll sit down on the chair. So I am going to probably work on this map here and just work on getting things marked off and identified. I'm not going to mark off clay deposits, but I will just mark off traders and ruins and all that stuff. And I will see you guys when it is dawn. Okay. I have found a problem that I do not quite know how I'm going to solve. I can hit the trader, is the problem. The bear can't get us. We can, you know, get the bear once it's light out, but the trader we can't risk hitting. What happens if I hit the trader? I don't know. I just normally would never try. Man, and I heard wolves here too. What a terrible place to hole up. I don't know if we're gonna make it back in one piece. If we don't, that's fine, although I'll be disappointed to lose our pickaxe. And the brown coal, actually. So I'll be disappointed all the way around. So we're gonna have to figure something out. I do still want to head up this way and maybe loop back around. That would be nice, but we also can just loop around here for an easy way back. And I'm thinking the lime search, I mean, we'll go look over here, that's fine. But I'm starting to think that the lime search may be more of a translocator thing, once we get a translocator. Anyways, I don't really have anything going on right now. I'm just waiting out. Oh boy. I'm just waiting out daytime. And we're going to be making a run for it, I suppose. Yeah, buddy. Man, I wish you would just detarget. Alright, well, we're going to sit on these rusty gears, keep waiting out daytime, and I'll see you guys when it's time to run from the bear. Okay, so I have a plan. It's not a very good plan, perhaps, but it is a plan. First, well, no, I'm gonna carry this stuff on me. If we die, we die. If we don't die, we don't die. What I'm gonna do is put my torch away just in case I don't die. I know it's dark. The bear is over here, and I want to come through this gate. What was that noise? There's a wolf somewhere too. Nope, the bear's right there. Somewhere. Oh. There it is. Stab it. Do not bring me closer, buddy. See if we can down it like this. Come on. I wish it would tell me how much health it had. Well, actually. Hey, are you trying to get yourself killed? Come on, buddy. What a pain in the butt. Oh boy. Oh, nothing happens if I hit him. Will he not talk to me now? Oh, he doesn't care. Well, that's good to know. And it's down. Okay. We are in the clear. But I am just going to book it right here. So that wolf is still nearby. Oof. Okay, I already even made a plan of naming this episode Revenge of the Bears, because I'd given up 3 pelts. That's nice. I'd given up hope of actually downing that bear, but here we are. There's the wolf that bothered me all night. Oh, we came really close to running into them. While we were... Oh, come on. Come on. Okay, let's book it this way. He's not running at us, but he's heading in our general direction. Let's head this way. Okay. Quartz, that's fine. Aye. What a disaster that was. We camped right next to 3 bears and a wolf, and we lived to tell the tale. Okay, so clearly this area is... 2 wolves. Or maybe there's 3, and we're only seeing 2. Clearly this area is a disaster. And I don't want to keep going through this area if we don't have to. I am thinking we may make our way home. And I'm thinking of trekking out. Well, I don't know if I really want to trek out this way. I'm a little trekked out of trekking out. But since we're already out, we may as well keep going just a little further. And I think I'm going to take the boat, because I'm certainly terrified of land travel right now, and make my way for this body of water. Or not. Or a temporal storm will start approaching. I don't think we're going to make it home in time, but you bet I'm going to book it to our house, and we can build a shelter if we absolutely need to, but I would like to actually... Okay. It's out of here. Oof. You know, we had no danger the whole first day. We had no danger while I was running around willy-nilly in the dark, clearly unaware of what was going on. And now that we're trying to just get home and or survive, you'd think the world was exploding around us. Alright. Just gonna book it home. So guys, I am going to work on making my way back to our house, and I will either see you... Well, I'll see you at home regardless. We may skip the temporal storm. If we're not able to make it back to the fort, I'll just build a little shelter, and, you know, we'll hide in the hidey hole, and I'll come back when it's time to escape, just in case I die, because there's a good chance that that happens. Or we make it back home and do the temporal storm there. So either way, I will see you at the temporal storm. And look at that. Just over the ridge, we have home. Oof. Man, am I glad we made it here in time. Also puts into context just how short our trip really ended up being if we were able to make it home from here to here. Although we didn't really stop and lollygag on the way, did we? Definitely gonna have to set out over here sometime. But for the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop you back down to 512 so that performance is improved. And then, while we have a little bit, why don't we dump our chest, just so we don't have as much on us, and really only have the essentials. So, let's do this, and that can go away. So can this stuff here, and this is what we'll carry on us. I want to hold on to the healing poultices here as well. And it may be a bit random, but the other thing I want to have on us is the HUD. I was like, why did it sound like there's a fire, but rain is going to start? I guess it's not just a temporal storm, huh? Alright, we'll put the hoe here. And the reason is that we have 3 hours. Hey, look, some of our trees grew. We have 3 hours before the temporal storm actually starts, and I am going to need a heck of a lot of mud brick for this little rabbit trap that we have planned. And let's actually check our crops. 6 out of 7, so they're getting there. So I'm actually going to chop some grass before the storm starts. I'll head in once the storm is imminent, around 30 minutes. And I will see you guys on the other side of the temporal storm. Okay, so the temporal storm is imminent now. And I'm just grabbing some dirt blocks because apparently I never set up a door for this little temporal storm. Whoa! Game completely froze there. I don't know what that's about. Oh man, I don't have the torch with me. Well, this is going to be dark. Dark indeed. Can we get the torch? 8 minutes. 8 in-game minutes. All I gotta do is run inside. 6 minutes. Grab the torch. Run back. 3 minutes. Storm begins. Oh, let's go. We did it. Okay. Anyway, I'm gunning for some temporal gears. I'm hoping we get a better storm than the last one. Last one we just all had surface drifters. So hopefully we'll get a double-headed drifter or 2. Already looks like we have some, whatever you are, corrupt drifters. Okay. And I've got the healing poultices on me as well. Hey. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. And just like that, the temporal storm is over. Although, we do still have drifters outside. So, let's book it. I heard one. There he is. Let's see, is it just him? It is. I think we can take him on. And just like that, Tainted Drifter is dead. So let's see what we get from him before I show you what we got from the storm. A single flax. Very nice. We got 6 flax and 2 temporal gears. So that is a great start towards a translocator. Although, if I recall correctly, these are the only temporal gears that we have, which means we're just 1 away from a translocator. Unfortunately, we didn't get enough in that storm. Still, 2 is a pretty nice haul, if I do say so myself. Our flax is all at what, level 7 of 9? I can't wait until we get a bigger inventory, that's why. So, it is unfortunately approaching nighttime, but it is a calm evening. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put our spears away, make a couple flint shovels, and then I'm going to start digging out. Or actually, you know what? I need a new chisel. So let's look at forging. Just make sure I have enough copper, because I may not. Yeah, barely have enough copper. So I'm going to do some quick forging to make a new shovel and to make a new chisel. And once that's done, we will begin construction on the next of the rabbit pits. Because while we were waiting for the temporal storm to begin, I did get us 3 full stacks of dark mud brick. So we should have plenty. Alright, so I'm gonna go get that underway, and I will see you all when we're done. Alright, everybody, I think that is going to do it for this episode of Vintage Story. We got a lot done today. We did a temporal storm, we built another rabbit cage catchment area, and of course, we went on an expedition to the south and to the west. Join me next time when I think we're going to focus on collecting more copper and beginning to put together our first set of lamellate armor, so that in the episode following, perhaps we can begin to explore some of the caves around us and find that translocator those temporal gears are going to go into. Anyways, I've been Finko11. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe so that you can follow along with the series. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.